What's up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video. And what you're about to see is a team that makes very little sense. Togedemaru, Raticate, Azumarill. It was marketed as a triple rodent team. I don't think Azumarill is a rodent. I think it is more of a rabbit or a bunny, which is not a rodent. Togedemaru and Raticate, yes, a mouse and a rat. You're double weak to counter. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense in that regard. Probably not the two strongest picks, but this team is fun. The person that sent in this team is named Wiggly Poo 22. This team doesn't make a lot of sense. It's 2100 elo. There's a lot to be skeptical about selecting this video. Rise, how do you select your videos? I love everything about this. I love everything about this. I love the Wiggly Poo 22 name. I love the rodent theme team when one of them's not even a rodent. And we're just going to get straight into it. Togedemaru Raticate duo in the 2100s. Basically a spicy Saturday on a Thursday. We're throwing on alignment in a super dominant matchup here. Alolan Raticate against Jellicent. And what shenanigans are we going to get ourselves into? The opponent is staying in. This is a terrible matchup for the Jelly. So they're going to swap out. Hello? Why are we still in? Why have we not swapped Togedemaru? Wait, is that even a Togedemaru? No. Did they mislabel? No. What's going on? That's the wrong mouse. I'm pretty confident. No, because I looked at like one of the battles and I saw a Togedemaru. That's not a Togedemaru. I don't know what that is. That like a Minchino or something? However you say it. Don't hate yet. Don't hate yet. I'm pretty sure Togedemaru comes in at some point. I don't really know what's going on. Well, what's going on at the moment? Azumarill is play roughing. Yeah. Charm Cinchino and is charming the Annihilate. But it's also taking super effective counter damage. This is not that good. Night Slash gets shielded. Oh my gosh, throws the move. Dude, I have never seen this thing in action. This is ridiculous. Aqua Tail knocks it out. They throw energy. I guess they can't really hex down. Gonna shield. Gonna get off these charms. Oh my gosh, they're forced to throw. And now Azumarill is gonna bubble down the Jelly. Please don't make me have to redo the graphic. Okay, I think Togedemaru just subbed in. Yo, Wiggly Poo, what are we doing? What are we doing, dude? What are we doing to me? What are you guys trying to do to me? There's the Togedemaru. Shadow Bastiodon. You couldn't, like, leave a note. Hey, I accidentally ran a separate Pokemon in Game 1, just so you know. You just left me to struggle there on the struggle bus. Raticate, gonna throw the Crunch. Bastiodon. Looking mean, looking fierce. Trying to smack down the rodent. Raticate. Farming up. Throwing another Crunch here. Trying to get that debuff as well. Crunch is going to connect. Man, Basti is so strong. These Crunches are not doing as much as you would like. It looks like Basti's going to be able to withstand another Crunch and actually get to another Stone Edge here. So this is really bad for this trainer. They're going to have to go down 2 shields if they want to get rid of this bat. So they're actually willing to go down a shield and they don't get switch advantage. This is really concerning. They will get a nice farm down here with Azumarill, so that is something. Does a grass type come in? No, it's Cresselia. This is not great at all. But you do have Togedemaru in back, which will do great against Cresselia here. So I think you swap and see what they do. They're staying in. And they swap into Azumarill, going for the Fell Stinger immediately. They don't shield. So now I think you have to... Okay, now you're going to bait. Interesting. Really needs to start getting some shields down to have a chance here. They call it again. This is not good. This is not good. If they had let that go, honestly, that was actually a smart no shield. That was a smart no shield because if they let it go and you debuff the Togedemaru, all of a sudden, the Cresselia might be able to get rid of it. I think you have the double wild charge here. And Azumarill is going to go down, get off a parting wild charge here. Did Cresselia fire energy or did they just get denied? Let's see. Cresselia just got denied. So this looks like Cresselia might still have this, because 2 Grass Knots is all you need, and a Play Rough's not going to be enough. So the only win condition I could see is if the switch clock comes up and you make a catch, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think the switch timer is going to come up in time before Cresselia gets to 2 Grass Knots here, and it's also not quite in Play Rough range. Cresselia did let in a free bubble there, but it's not going to matter. Grass Knot should be enough to knock out, and 1 Psycho Cut is going to knock out Togedemaru, but not before a top left there. Yo, Wigglypoo. What are we doing here, bro? What are we doing? This might be more of an Editor Chris mistake, actually. This might be more of an Editor Chris situation. Sloppy, sloppy. But next battle, here we go. Wigglypoo, 22. There's also a popular streamer named Wiggly Woo. Shout out to Wiggly Woo. The lead has switched. The opponent swaps. Yo. Not only did they swap out of what I would consider like a better lead for the Talonflame, but into a Toxapex. What are we doing? What are we doing, opponent? What are we doing? Also, why are we baiting? Why are we baiting Wigglypoo? Wigglypoo. I don't like this play at all. Oh, this is so bad. Poison Jab is double resisted even if you debuff yourself and they shield. These Poison Jabs are not threatening. We're finally going for the correct move. I like it. Okay, they finally shield. Unfortunate. But you still just stay in. Please don't swap if they shield. Okay, thank you. We just go down. That's fine because we have a Azumarill for this Talonflame. Totally cool. Totally chillin'. Talonflame's going to fire off a move. Probably either a Fly or a Brave Bird here. And it is the Brave Bird. They are running that variant. In comes Whiscash. Going to throw after 3 bubbles. I like the timing there. Nice timing from Wigglypoo. They're learning on the fly. Connects. And now going to come in with Raticate. I like this. And I think you want to save the shield for the Azumarill because you got to get rid of that Talonflame, right? You want to save the shield for Azumarill so it has a shield to protect itself if Talonflame gets to another charge attack. Going for the Crunch here. Crunch. Going to put Whiscash low. Still think you save the shield. The concern here is if they can swap out into Talonflame and get a farm down. That could be kind of dangerous. Oh, but no, this is perfect. You might even live in Incinerate and get off the Crunch. This is beautiful. Talonflame is going to be at least 1 Incinerate away from a Fly. Okay, so they do have the Fly right now. But I think Azumarill is chilling. You simply shield, and you should reach this Ice Beam before Talon could ever get to 2 attacks. It is the Flame Charge. Just throw right away, nothing fancy. And Azumarill is going to clean up here and get the win. Azumarill is cooking and going to get the win. And oh my goodness. This video is all out of sorts, dude. What is going on? What is going on? Unbelievable scenes here. The comments are going to be wild. Technical difficulties. All right. Bit uncomfortable, right? Because although it's electric against water, but you know what? This is where Fellstinger is kind of nice because it's so fast and they actually shield. They didn't really need to shield that. It's so fast, and because Greninja is so glassy, the Fellstinger will actually still chunk. Night Slash connects. That's a bold no shield because a Hydro Cannon would have put you really low. So very bold bait call there. Nicely done by Wigglypoo. I don't know why we're throwing out alignment. Once again, want to throw after 1 Thundershock, if possible. And they come in with Hypno. So here, really no reason to go for the Fellstinger, right? You can get to 1 move. Might as well go for that hard-hitting Wild Charge. Or save the move and go into Raticate, because Raticate has such a dominant matchup here. So, bit of a misplay by Wigglypoo. Would have rather banked the energy or maybe just gone for the Wild Charge. But that's fine. Really dominant matchup for Raticate. Going to double resist these confusions. Goes for the Crunch here. This would knock out the Hypno if it connects. Hypno is going to go down. Up a shield. This looks like a really dominant situation. Can withstand a Hydro Cannon from here. Crunch should nearly be enough to knock out just because the Greninja is so glassy. I would expect this to either knock out or maybe one quick attack after to knock out. Yep, one quick attack after. That was impressive, Rise, that you calculated one quick attack after. Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate it. And now Azu up a shield against Skeletor. Because Azu doesn't have charge attack pressure, this isn't the most dominant matchup in the world, but up a shield, Azu should be pretty comfortable here. Looks like we're not going to throw yet. Just got to be a little bit careful here, right? Could throw after 3 bubbles and you'd still fine, or throw after 1 bubble. This is cool too. 1 bubble is fine. Only giving them 2 free turns of energy. Play rough. 1 more bubble does the trick. The opposing Greninja was super low. And that is going to be a G to the G. We've got one final battle. This trainer's been cooking. And speaking of cooking with these rodents, a little bit Ratatouille-esque, we actually have a bit of a sponsor in today's video. If you want to do some cooking yourself, we have a sponsorship with Factor Meals. And I know what you're thinking. Rise, you've done over 1,300 videos on your channel, and this is like the 4th or 5th time I can remember you ever having a sponsor. Oh my gosh, you sell out. Well, get mad at your boy for trying to earn an honest living with sponsors that he selectively chooses and finds moral. But you know, Factor Meals is something that if you want to directly support my channel, you can use the code that you see down below. Fresh, never frozen meals that you can get like directly shipped to you. And you get 50% off your first box if you want them served to me. I've used this service several times. And if you want, I've got something right here. Some fresh seasoned ground beef with like sauteed spinach and a vinaigrette, like dressing on top of it. Really delicious meals. There's a lot of different options, whether it's like vegan, vegetarian, keto, lots of different options. And honestly, if you use the code to get like 50% off your first box, you can get like 10 meals for like $60 delivered to your door. It's a pretty good deal, and I highly recommend. So if you want to support the channel directly, Factor Meals, we've got 1 person that has signed up for the link so far, and I'll be promoting it on my Twitch stream as well later today. So I appreciate it. Back to what you want to see. We've got 1 battle left. We just saw Azumarill knock out the Skeledirge, and Wigglypoo is going to try and cook in this last battle. Use the link or the code in the description for that Factor Meals. Raticate, tough lead into Azumarill. So, going to dip into the own Azumarill. Opponent's going to swap into Sand Slash. It is Shadow Claw, so this is not great for Azumarill. Shadow Claws are going to chip away for some neutral damage. Drill Run, of course, is going to hit for neutral as well. Then we're going to see Play Rough come through. Going to be heavily resisted, but of course the bubbles will start to add up. So Azu may be able to actually win the Zero Shield scenario here. Let's see how this plays out. I think got a free bubble there as well. That's pretty nice. Free bubble comes through. Drill Run connects. I like throwing after 1 bubble, right? Proper timing. That can really come in handy in these close situations. Gets the shield advantage. That's big. That is big. Gets the shield advantage. And it gets to another Ice Beam. The opponent got a little bit greedy. Ice Beam is double resisted. It grabs the second shield. And at this point, maybe you just sacrifice the Raticate. Oh, Cincino. Why is Cincino back? Why? I was looking forward to a Tokidamaru sweep. Cincino, you're not as fun. You're so bad. Not to be a hater. Not to be a Cincino hater. It is adorable, I gotta say. But how much does this even do? Like, not even that much. Nice catch. Now we're going to have to land the return on the Azu. So this is where return's really going to come in handy, right? Remember that normal typing on Raticate is going to give same type attack bonus. Going to call the Play Rough. Doesn't survive. Doesn't get the damage registration error. So this game's over? Or is it? Is it over? Is there any way you can Thunderbolt to knock out and then still get rid of Gligar? I think Gligar just gets to a move for sure, right? Gligar definitely gets to a move before getting Charmed down. There's no way. There's no way. Thunderbolt. Wait. 1, 2, 3 charms and you're out. A little bit of a strikeout, Paul Skeens-esque there for some baseball fans that watch the videos, and a fun double Rodent team. Obviously, these battles were a little bit, crazy 2100 elo range. So I know sometimes people will prefer the higher level elo battles and not so much maybe these battles where there were definitely some suspect plays and such in terms of the timing, but I hope we can at least have a laugh with it with some of these videos and appreciate some of the crazy spice. So we like to mix it up on the channel. Definitely don't worry, there will be high level battles coming at you. No shortage of that in the coming weeks. And also, Guess the Elo is going to be making a return. Thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And all that said, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.